Talk about passing the guard. So we're going to talk about opening the guard, then passing the guard. So that's all we're going to do today, and then we'll do specifics, okay? So there's lots of different ways to open the guard, all kinds of different gripping strategies. I'm going to show you one I like, and then we can talk about other stuff too. So first of all, I want to think I need him kind of in control down there. I'm using my hands wherever they need to be to touch on the guy, to keep his hands away from my head. I want my good posture, and I'm keeping him on his back. Okay, I have busy hands, so touching, keeping him down if he sits up. Remember, I'm like stiff arming him, pushing him back down, and I'm trying to build my base and control the hips. I can grab the pants, some guys like to grab the belt. I don't really like that because it moves a lot. Okay, I usually just do this. Here, I cup the hips because I want to keep this butt on the floor. My elbows are on inside, so my fingers are on the outside. If I go like this, it doesn't really work. Okay, elbows in, hands on the hips. Anytime he re-sits up, I'm always like refighting this battle. So it's like kind of always happening. Then I'm going to keep his butt on the ground. I'm pushing. I'm vulnerable here, so I need to make it like kind of fast. I knee him in the butt and I load my toe. I don't leave my toe like that. I go here. So I'm doing that here, pushing. My head is up, trying to keep my balance. I don't want to lean too far forward. I'm here. My knee is in his butt, making a wedge. My other leg goes out to the side. I don't really like to step it up. I turn it out this way, okay? It makes like perpendicular with my other leg. And then my head is up and I'm pushing backwards. Sometimes I push really far, I'm making my background, don't open yet. Okay. Here, and it's not working, and I'm just starting to walk my hands back and hiding the elbows and push. And it comes open, and then I rock my knee up and eject. Okay, so we're just gonna do that. I eject out of his guard. I don't want to eject to here, because I haven't really ejected. I could eject to here, but not right now. Here, outside of the feet control. Okay, so controlling the guy's posture, keeping him pinned on the floor, getting my grips, pressure, knee to the butt. Anytime he jumps his butt over or up, I need to reset, right? Keeping his butt down, elbows in, other leg out, pushing. Sometimes I need to walk my hands back, push more, eject. Okay? Think about this. Look at my toe. If I put my toe like this, and once I open, it's really hard to stand up because my foot's trapped, right? So I have to preload. Okay, I just need active toes. Here, preloading the foot. Here, look, it's already up. Later I can just drive it straight through because I can duck walk back through, or I'm going to eject, okay? Then I'll lay down, and he's gonna go. So we're just gonna go back and forth just like this first, okay? I'm not trying to ruin his day. I want him to like open my guard, right? I don't want to, we're not sparring here. Save it for later, okay? He goes, here, bop, ejects. Here I make sure he gets out, then he goes down. Don't cheat your stance. I see some guys, they go here, they just go like, that's like a reversal on yourself, right? You're going yourself because you're going so fast to reverse yourself. Don't do that, right? Okay, so now, I think of passing the guard in like really two steps. You have opening it, passing it, okay? The easiest way to have it open is they open it, right? And most of the time they need to open it to really do much. So if they open it, I think you can always eject yourself or start your pass there, and you don't need to worry about necessarily opening it. We just did where we're controlling the hips and putting the knee in the butt. And now, I always think I just played like two different ways against each other. If I'm only playing one way, they're just going to just defend that one way. So if I can kind of just do a couple things, then it makes it a little harder. So here I'm still nervous hands, controlling the posture, controlling his hands away from my head, and I'm gonna palm the chest. I can hold the gi if I want. I think I use more no-gi grips for it unless it's really super useful. If I'm gonna grab the collar, I'll grab same side so that he can't arm drag me. That's like one of the pros of that position, is I grab and I punch. Like when I'm controlling his posture, I just make a knuckles and punch. I don't like to push here. In no-gi, sometimes I'll push here, sometimes I'm just pushing, right? Here, push, grab the pants, take the knuckles, push the knee down, and then look, I re-eject, okay? So now, we just touch the belly and the knee. I can fight the collar, I can fight just on the sternum, grabbing the pants, or just palming the knee, make myself a little bit high and take my leg out of the way, push, side bend, look, I push off him, sucking my elbows back, T-Rex. Okay, I'm back in that stance, and it's his turn to go. Belly and knee, he can get his grips, he's pushing, he's stiff arming, and he ejects, okay? And then he goes down. So we're just doing that. All right, remember, if your arm is kind of bent, I don't think like, when I see people like, are you pushing? And I can see their arm is like completely bent, you're not really pushing, I don't think, because there's no like, usually I can like, I brace my arm, right? I like, make it strong, and I make the push. I like to do that, I just like, continuously like, bop, bop. Every time he wants to sit up, stiff on him, right? Eventually he just stops sitting up. It's super, you know, it's easy. I don't like to worry about grabbing really high up here because I'm really trying to train my arms back. You have your sternum and you have like that, it's the xiphoid process. Where's what's his name when you need Jervis? Where's Jervis when you need him? It's the xiphoid process, the solar plexus. I'm punching him right there. Okay? Punch the knee. Look, all my weight now goes here. You see? I push and then look, my toes load, and I push. I'm still pushing, right? I'm pushing and ejecting. Because I see sometimes people like, they get here and they open and they have like this trouble to get up. I just initiate my weight on him, right? Then he's not gonna sit up. Okay? Let's go, and then we'll take turns. We're gonna work passing the guard, and we're gonna start in the closed guard. You're gonna open the guard, and you can use either of the ways. Really smart. Here, right, you go here just to eject. So you have two ways. You can do either way. You can change them. I don't really care. I'm in my stance. Remember, when I eject, I don't just like stand up. I stay in my stance. I can like stand up, but right now we're not, right? I'm going in. I'm getting close. Okay, I'm controlling the feet, and I'm gonna start to collapse the legs. Okay, I start to collapse the legs with my hands and kind of my movement, and then it transfers to my body. Okay, if I'm way up here and I'm like touching here and there's like 3 feet of distance, it's hard to use my body to do it. The closer I get, the easier it starts to become, right? So I'm coming in, remember I'm in a staggered stance. I don't want you to just like walk up here where he can grab my feet. Athletic stance here. Oh, sorry, I started early. Look, I go on the outside. Sometimes I grab, I don't really grab, right? And I start, look, I'm moving, right? You think like this motion. Right, we're moving, he's moving his legs, and I can't just go like that. So I'm moving with him, I'm trying to get his legs kind of together, trending this way, and I just look for the time when I can put my shoulder to his knee, or to this area, and I start to lay on it, look. And when I'm doing that, I feed this hand. Okay, so it's like a couple things going on. Here, look, I'm trending, I'm moving, think I'm moving, I'm just doing it in slow motion, I'm coming close. Look, as my shoulder comes to where my hand is, my hand slips behind and in front. If I collapse this before my hand gets in, then I kind of like shut the drawer before I put what I wanted in. So look, hand, my shoulder's going to my hand slips off, goes under, feeds, okay? And I collapse. So now all my weight is just on the side. And look what happens sometimes. Sometimes his leg naturally kind of slides a little forward, and you see my weight's not really on it. So really quickly, I use this hand to collect the leg again. And now all my weight is on. Now it's much harder for him to move his leg. If he wants to try and move his leg, look, I put my head, move it. One thing he can do is start to put his toes on the ground. If he does that, I don't need to do this all the time. If he does that, look at this here. Right? A lot of times the guy will shrimp. He'll hit the stage. Push my face. This is bad for me, right? You see he's starting to get out. Open up your knees. See how it came off the knee? Just bring it up a little. You feel that hole?
Yep.
There, right? This is where I'm going to be in trouble. So here I collapse, collect. Wait. He starts to push. Look. Scoop the foot. Pick it up. And start to run. Okay, now he can't really hit the skate because I have his foot. He can't touch the ground. Then look, I'm always stopping my head there. It's a bad habit. Look, don't put your head in here, guys, please. Look, top of the head. Face, and now this hand, once it kind of dealt with that foot, it's going to come up and it's reaching. Okay? I can reach for the gi, I can reach for the head, I can reach over the head, I can go here. Sometimes I can even go here. So it's like different amplitudes of gripping. What I'm trying to do is control this guy's movement away. Okay? There's not just one grip, there's a lot of grips. Right? This arm does a lot of things. So in the gi, I'll pull the guy in like a ratchet and reach over his head. A lot of times I cup here and connect my chest to his chest. My shoulder to his shoulder, my other shoulder's connected to his knee. And now look, drive, and then look at this hand. Okay, look, it's stretching. Now, look, his legs are controlled. He can't hip escape, and I have the side control. My knee is there, I can go on both knees, shift in the hip, get the pass. So it's kind of a lot going on. Figure out the basics. I'm going to say this is the basic idea, and then bonus everything else. Make sure you have the basic idea. Open. We all know how to do this. Returning in, look. Outside grips, not inside grips. Touching, trending to one side, and I'm looking for that shoulder connection to the knee. I'm touching here, and I'm like at the ankles, which is the normal first thing to grab, right? I touch heels, ankles. And then my next roll is shoulder here. I don't want to just touch here. Maybe even I bend in here, but then I need to let go. Put my hand here. Look, there's this open gap. So look, it's just super easy. Just go like this. I slide, right? Form fitting the whole way. I just attack, slide, no space. Go. It's like the same pass, just a little different, okay? So we'll start here. I've ejected, and sometimes guys sit up and do like the shield or the butt sweep. They do this. This is like, in my opinion, people do this to me a lot, right? This kind of scenario. Let's do it. I can make him kind of usually change sides by doing this. I want to go this side because I only pass one side. I start trending this way and he starts going and scooting. And look, this is what I'm looking for. Okay? I'm looking for that and I'm touching the head. Here, I'm playing this game. Okay? I'm managing space. I'm getting close. I can't do it if I stand up tall. I'm in my stance. We're playing in tight. I hang on the head and I start trending his head a little bit subtly towards his knee. Right? So it's like, there it is. Look, I'm gonna go over and start to run. Okay? Then look, I'm going to pop my hand down. Here, starting to stretch. Moving his legs away. Look, flattening. I don't want to roll off the front end. Sometimes I can keep my hand there. Take your arm out.
Yep.
Here, I'll go to here. Look, I like to end like this. I show some of you guys already. Look, my elbow's pushing down. I'm scooping up. And I can sit in this position. Here. Okay? Because then I feel comfortable. I just worked really hard to pass. So I want to rest for a second and think about where I want to go next. And when I have the guy's legs like this, he doesn't bridge. He doesn't really do a lot of anything. Look, I just put all my weight here, look, through his face. Right? This foot. And I'm folding him up. Kind of uncomfortable.
Yep.
Okay, so we're here. The guy sits up. Here, he's butt scooting. I want to go one way. Look, I'll just start circling back the other way. I'm touching. Look, I'm controlling his head, and I just make this little weight, right? It's like subtle, little weight. And look, I'm starting to get behind his knee. I'll even, like his knee right now, I think is trending this way a little bit. Don't worry. Here, look, I just do this. You see? I'm pushing it. And then look, slide off, over the head. I get my grips here. Sometimes I'll chin strap, sometimes I'll grab the deep. Okay, for now we'll just get our grip. Look, pinching the elbow, you see? I start tilting, even if you keep your arm out if you want. Right, if you want to put his arm out there, I'm going to look. Crawl over it. Then look what I'm gonna do. Drop the hand to the floor. Stretching, I'm pushing off my feet. Look, if I leave my hand high in his crotch, his legs are really strong. Okay, bring your legs back together. Like scissor. Right? That's what I would try and do.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
This way, because if I'm trying to do
Oh, yeah.
the opposite, I'm trying to do this, I don't like people to bring my leg like that. Right? Look, if I'm here, it's hard for me to do, you see? One sec, look at it. Just relax, just relax. Just relax, relax. Okay, so look guys, when I'm running, it's the same one at the bottom. If I'm deep on the leg, by his crotch. When I'm here, look, I think it becomes, now don't relax.
Okay.
Keep your, look, okay? The lever is now short. It's all physics, right? I need power. I go end of the lever to make things happen. I want to consume power. I start to cut his levers off, okay? So when I want to be able to scissor his legs, look what I'm going to do. Instead of being deep, remember I wasn't deep anyway. I was at the knee joint here. Now look at my bottom hand. You see it gets shallow. In my opinion, shallow is towards the feet. You see if I push this way, it's hard. But Dave, under resist, right? Well, I mean with the legs. Look. Yeah. Right? And most guys aren't like dying to like half guard my arm that much, right? It's in the natural motion. Watch this. You won't even see it happen. Here, butt scoop, tilting. I'm pressuring to find my opening, right? It doesn't need to be obvious pressure. He has to move. If he like goes somewhere else, I'm going to do a different move, right? I'm like, look, I'm going here, and I just make this little pressure. Slide. Cover. Look. Wrist. Pinch. So what happened? I cradle. Now, look, I'm still on my toes. Turn. Okay? Now, would you do that? Cross your feet? What would you do right now, Dave Holly? You see? Then I take it back. Yep. Okay? Just do nothing. Do just normal. Normal now. I messed you up when I said hold hard. Do normal. Okay. Just normal, whatever. Because you're not even going to notice because we did it perfect every other time. Right. Here, collapse. Normal. Yeah. Right? I can torque it. The more he wants to torque, the more I'm going to torque. I'm waiting. Look, I put my knee here and I torque it. You do the move. Do the move. Sorry. My failure in how to tell you what to do. Go. No. I want to show the bottom guys reacting because everyone's missing. It's going to be impossible if we don't do this. Go ahead. Well, most of the time, look, this is what I'm doing. Everyone in here is a jiu-jitsu guy. I think I'm the only person that actually actively hides from this position. This. Right? Which is a little different. Come here. No, just keep going. You're doing fine. Look. What you guys like to do is this. Right? I'll let everyone in here try to do that. Really, you have two options. So, go Dave Holly. He wants to flatten me out. He needs to take the legs away. Stretch. That's what happens, right? It's like even when I'm working reverse, rewind. Here, okay, he's passing. I'm thinking about the guy cradling me, right? Here, I'm trying to get this leg in. He's stretching it. Now I'm like, oh, look, it doesn't happen like, you never just get the guy like, okay, my decision, the best thing I think I can do here is do this. Do nothing, right? I don't think anyone will do that. I have really, I think, two options. Recovering, high seat. If I high seat makes my move happen. Look, go, scoop. You see? Okay. Don't worry too much about the leg lace if it gets confusing, okay? And I'm thinking everyone can get it. I think I just made it super more complicated. One more time. Easy version. And what I want you to do is say, hey, Dave, I want you to face this way because then it starts getting confusing when I change the guy. Yeah. And here's what I mean when I butt scoop. I don't mean this. Okay? Right now I want you to be like super obvious. Look, it opens the angle. When you guys start doing this, it closes my angle down and then I need to do more. So you're prompting the guy. Butt scoop. This guy's always butt scoop, one knee up. Right? Later I do this, but it's a different game. Okay, so he's gonna be obvious. He's not even gonna worry about it. He doesn't even need to move. He presents this. Shield. Here. They're already close together, do you see? Because that's the nature of the position. Touch, slide and connect, bear crawl. Relax. Yep. Look, loosen the arm off. Look, I just stretch, and then look at my other arm. Loose, but conform, side control. Yes, sir.
When you have that grip around the neck right here, is it too, if you put your hand in front, the cross face is too early, is that bad? See what I'm saying?
No, it's not bad. It's a mix and match gripping system.
Okay.
I can do this move here. I can do this move here. Look over here so you can see my grips. One, I think, nice version of the cradle. Not so nice version. Also can be done. Also can be done. Make sense?
Yes.
Okay, so your question, I think, was I was here.
Right.
I'm tilting.
Can you pop it now?
I'm going here. My arm is starting to change here on the bottom end. Then look at the top end. It's already changing.
Okay.
My chest is really what's in control now. I don't functionally need my arm. You see?
Yes.
Maybe if he tries to scoot backwards, scoot away, I would move to here.
Okay.
If he tries to turn heist, I'm going to cross face him down.
Okay. Yep.
Right? So this is like, I was controlling the head to deal with the distance. And now, if he goes away, I need to build a wall in the back. If he turns in, I'm going to cross face him or let him take the back. Okay? I can sit here and chin strap him. Okay, I can do. There's a lot of things. A lot of things we can do from here. If I move like this, what would you want to do?
I want to stay in the center. I want to stay in the center. Yeah.
Always face me, right? I teach like the little kids. It's like if you play video games, first-person shooters.
Yeah.
Here's his like lay back.
Yep.
I'm in his sights.
Yep.
I get here. Now I'm winning. He can't shoot me anymore. When he sits up, I'm still in his sights. Here they are. I'm moving. He's tracking me, right? He's tracking me. I can win if I just have fancier footwork. If I beat his track, I win. Right? So this guy, if he's good, doesn't let me beat that motion. That's always my first motion. Right? And I'm here. If I get here, I see some of you guys get to here. And then you're like, oh, this is really weird. I'm here. It's an off-balance grip. But look, if I've already beat his feet, why would I want to go back into dealing with him to go over there when I'm right here? Okay? And it also makes, like, if I'm here, I think it makes, like, the gripping and, like, oh, I can't put him over. So think about, he's naturally in the drill of emotion, trending me, and I'm trending him. I'm staying in the center. I'm looking for that spot. Okay, see, I'm still functionally, in my mind, our sights are both over each other. Here are my sights. Here are his sights. Okay, but I'm functionally collapsing his sights. Oh, no more sights, right? I folded them up. He doesn't get to shoot me anymore. Okay, then I'm running flat. Okay, this I like, but it's like bonus material. Side control, you have to be just happy with side control. Okay, let's go.